Should talk.
Shed Talk here.
Shed Talk.
So,
As usual, Tristan.
Jacob
Denny
and Garth.
and Garth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as much as Garth can be.
Yeah. So, me and Tristan just got back from Portland today. We went and saw the UFC event that was there at the Moda Center.
Fight Night 96.
Yep.
Nice. How was that?
It was
that was
awesome.
out of the fucking park, dude.
It was fucking crazy. There was a good knockout, a few TKOs.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had a list of 4 things I wanted to see during this fight. 4, like, big hopes.
Yeah.
Got all 4 of them.
That's
It
awesome.
was a knockout, a submission, and Bruce Buffer and Herb Dean to both be there. And Bruce Buffer was the fucking announcer the whole time, and I was like, fuck yes. And Herb Dean hosted,
He
refed like 3 different fucking events, maybe more.
That's cool.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
He hosted it.
Yeah, he hosted 3
Welcome to
events.
Fight Night 96, Lineker versus Dodson, hosted by Herb Dean.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Yeah, dude. Herb Dean's the best. I just love how soft-spoken he can be, though. Because I've heard him just in the ring before. Just like, are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. And I find that shit so funny.
He's probably stoned.
Dude, yeah.
I don't think
Him and Bruce Buffer get it lit. Bruce Buffer's sitting there stoned as shit whenever he's doing his goddamn announcing. Eyes are just like...
You think he's just getting stoned right there? I didn't see any puffs being taken by...
No, he's not actually... I don't even know if he's actually stoned. He probably isn't, but it's just funny to assume so because... 1, he doesn't seem like the type, and 2, if he did, it seems like
I think he does. He doesn't seem like the type inside the ring, but he has his own podcast and stuff, and he seems like the kind of guy that I don't know, maybe would do a little smoking. I don't know if he does though.
Never know.
I'm pretty sure Herb definitely does though.
You'd be surprised people who actually smoke and people who don't.
It's anybody.
Pretty much.
I took a picture with some UFC bitches.
That's nice.
I became a heavyweight champion for a day. 'Cause I actually had the fucking belt on my shoulder.
That's cool.
Yeah, the fake belt.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty heavy.
Well, yeah,
it was fake,
they probably make it out of copper, then like paint it gold, and like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it was still pretty heavy though. I was like, wow, not bad. And I signed up to be registered or I was put into a drawing for 2 Harley Davidsons and a flight out to New York for Fight 205 and
Fight 205, UFC 205.
Fight 205 and
Who's on that card, Tristan?
fucking. I know that.
What's the main event?
Son of a bitch! It's Conor McGregor
And
for
what? What's on the line?
it's a goddamn somebody is trying to take his. Or isn't he trying to go into the next weight class?
Is he?
I believe he's going up a weight class and he wants to, or at least he's trying to. But this might be somebody trying to take his belt.
I don't know, man. I'm just asking you.
I don't fucking know very much about it, man.
Well, that's I could tell because you called it Fight 205.
Yeah, dude.
It's Eddie Alvarez and
That's
Conor McGregor.
That's fucking nerd,
And
dude.
Conor's trying to get the lightweight championship.
Moving up from featherweight, dude.
Well, if we're gonna be technical, he's moving down.
Yeah.
Because he was fighting at 170. Now he's fighting at 155. I think is what lightweight is.
Damn.
125.
Lightweight? No. That's flyweight.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
When you're right, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not 100% positive on the weights for the weight classes, but I am sure about which order they go in. But yeah. Also, your girl Paige Van Zandt was there, man.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Damn it.
Tristan wanted to be Mr. Steal Your Girl and get a picture
That's what I
with
was
her.
talking
You
about
should have, dude. You fucking should have.
She went out through the fucking fighter's door.
Damn it.
She was there in the fucking crowd.
You should have got me an autograph, dude.
Dude, I was trying to take a picture so I could send it to you and be like, bro, I swooped on your girl.
Fuck you.
Like, as soon as she popped up on the screen and, like, smiled, I was like, I'm gonna fuck with Denny.
I should have went with you guys.
Dude, you so should have.
Yeah, dude.
Should have, dude.
We
Been
Trip
Destiny.
was crazy.
yeah,
I bet.
who else was there? Fucking big ass name fighter. He was in the crowd.
Dude, I have no idea who that dude was. He had I think he had 16 fights under his belt. I think he was probably some new guy that they signed or something.
Completely right. 155 for lightweight.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that dude, but whenever I watch those things and they show somebody that's like not well known, and nobody's clapping in
You
the
said
place.
like CB or some shit like that.
What?
You said 2 letters, and I can't remember who it was. You said 2 letters. 2 letters.
Did you hear about the fighter that's wanting out of the UFC? Or his
Jose
retiring?
Aldo.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're not gonna. Dana White's not forcing Conor McGregor to relinquish the featherweight championship.
Oh, he wants to make him relinquish it?
Yeah, because he won that fight against Jose Aldo, which he won it, so he gets the belt. But then he fought Nate Diaz twice, and now is fighting for the lightweight championship. So that's 3 fights in a row that you haven't defended your belt. Most fighters don't get those luxuries, and I don't think he probably should either.
He
But
also made $40 million this fucking year.
Damn.
well, he said that it's looking to be a $40 million a year.
Yeah.
Tristan does not do his accounting, so I don't think. Do you?
And he's friends with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he is.
Talk about Cristiano Ronaldo.
That
dude.
picture, Cristian, freaking Ronaldo looks so goddamn fucking tan.
Yeah, and tan.
Like,
dude.
I was like, what?
Dude.
He is Portuguese.
Yeah.
Every girl.
But right
In
next to
the
Connor,
world
it's like
wants to
it's like
fuck
white
him.
and black.
Yeah.
Connor's so pale, he's fucking Irish.
I know, dude.
So we saw Tamden McRory get knocked the fuck out.
Nice.
He got head kicked, and it was some crazy shit. Like, as soon as he got kicked, he was just like, as he's falling back, and
Yeah.
just,
He wasn't completely out, but he was like,
no, he slammed,
He
hit the
was
ground,
out.
and then he sat there for a second, like, and then Herb called it, or not Herb.
it was a Big John McCarthy.
Yeah, he called it as soon as he hit the ground, and he just, like, stood over him for a second, and he was just sitting there, like, trying to gain his composure. I'm pretty sure he, like, grabbed John's leg, like he was trying to grapple him a little bit, or he grabbed it just looking for hoping he needed, like, something to comfort him.
Right.
Who knows, truly, but he grabbed his leg, and yeah, it was some shit. And then, fucking, who was it?
It was literally last night.
I'm just stoned.
Uh,
Oh, it was Oliveira.
Apparently, Kim K got held at gunpoint
What?
at her hotel in Paris.
Someone should have
I
shot
remember
her.
I saw. Did anyone else see that video of that dude? Like she was coming out of a car or something, and he like ran up really quick and like kissed her ass.
Yeah, he attempted to.
Oh, did he not?
No, he
Oh.
got fucking tackled real quick, dude. Right to the ground.
He was close though,
He was close.
because I thought he actually did it.
No.
Well, apparently, people dressed up as police people,
Yeah.
and they went inside a room and they held her at gunpoint.
Damn. Paris.
Then what'd they do? They're just like, "What up, bitch?
Let us see
Can-
your
can I-
ass.
Well, no,
can,
they-
can I take a picture with you?"
She still had her bodyguards with her.
So what? They like shootout?
I guess. I don't know.
Do your
Oh my.
research.
Come
no,
on.
it says she got held at gunpoint.
Well, then what are bodyguards like some pussies that don't got any guns? Like shit.
Either that or the guys busted in and had them outdrawn first.
They're like,
Maybe
we're dead.
this news story is still ongoing and news is waiting to be fucking.
Yeah.
Maybe it's still happening right now. There's a hostage situation.
That's what I'm
Kim
saying.
K
Dude.
is a hostage.
Watch Kanye run up in there thinking he's a badass,
did.
then he gets gunned down. What?
He left his show in Paris to go see if she was okay.
And then he got robbed because they were still there. And he's like, "You dumb motherfucker!" And like hit him over the head with pistol whipped him.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Took all his fucking gold and shit he was probably just wearing at the concerts. Like, you dumbass.
Damn,
But you know,
What?
he's got to go check on his wife.
It's like, my house is in danger.
It's his wife.
Top shelf.
Back to something else we were talking about. UFC.
Something besides that.
One thing I do have to say about Kim K is that she's only famous
She's a
because
hero.
of her fucking porn
Well,
with Ray J.
don't-
And that's so
The
gay as fuck.
Kardashians are just famous as fuck, though, dude.
Not
They
really.
weren't famous
No,
until that
dude.
happened.
Yeah.
They were not like the only one that was famous out of the family was Bruce Jenner.
No. The only one famous out of that family was their father.
Well, yeah,
Because
yeah.
he did
Rob Kardashian
Yeah.
was but like out of like the people that are on that stupid fucking show,
Yeah, it was Bruce
it
Jenner.
was Bruce Jenner just because he won a gold medal.
Yeah, he was an Olympian. That's
Did
it.
they ever take it away from him?
No,
Since he turned into a girl?
No, they
People
didn't.
were saying that
He was a
the
guy
older
at the
now.
time.
that doesn't
Yeah.
like maybe you would strip somebody of a medal if they were a man and then went and competed as a woman.
Oh,
after
yeah.
Yeah,
sex.
like if they won it as a man, even though it's like a women's competition.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They'd strip that shit.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
Or Bender did that shit in Futurama.
Yeah.
He turned himself into a female robot so
And
he
won
could go.
all the medals.
Yeah.
hail, hail, Rabonia.
Well, he started off faking it, and then as soon as they were like,
It
we're gonna
wasn't
check.
faking. He had a sex change.
No, I was gonna say as soon as they were like, we're testing or checking to make sure you're actually female robots, he was like, I gotta do something. So the professor changed him.
Changed him. Clipped his antenna. Changed.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Brandon Moreno.
Oh, you could have just said Louis Smolka because that was the dude who was the big name going into that fight.
He was what, number 9?
Who?
Smolka.
Yeah, he was ranked number 9.
And Brandon's UFC debut was last night, and
Well,
he was
it's his technical like fight night or pay-per-view debut.
Yeah,
he was on The Ultimate Fighter.
and he was also on. Yeah, I was gonna say he was on Tough.
He wasn't on it. Yeah, there's no. That was the only thing he was on.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was on Tough, but this was his actual like paid fucking debut, and he tapped out Smolka in the first round with a fucking guillotine, and it was fucking badass, dude. It was like right at the end of the round too.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, so now he should be somewhere in the top 15. I don't know if he's gonna take number 9. I think since it's his first fight, he definitely should be ranked 15th, like somewhere in there. But somebody else will probably just move up to 9th. And Smoke, he's out of the fucking rankings now.
And John Lineker, John Dotson, the fucking main event.
There's tons of controversy over that decision.
Yeah. Lineker got it by decision.
Wow.
But I don't know. I gotta watch the fight again. I only watched it when we were watching it live, and I'd have to reevaluate it to give a proper thing. But at the time, I thought Lineker won it.
Yeah, in a nutshell, what it was for a couple rounds was Dotson, like, backing off a lot, and fucking Lineker pushing after him, but every time he got up in there, Dotson would get him with a good hit or two.
Nice.
Well, yeah, Dotson landed a lot more significant strikes than Lineker.
Yeah,
But Lineker kept
Dotson was
pushing.
like, Dotson had like 40 if I remember correctly. I'm gonna check this out right now.
I'm pretty sure it was above 100.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Both motherfuckers swung for 5 rounds straight.
That's crazy.
Like there was Dotson was definitely moving around a lot, but like a lot of fighters do that. Carlos Condit does that, and he's the top ranked fighter. But Lineker's gonna get.
Trying to watch the highlights.
Lineker's gonna get a.
Of the fight?
Hopefully a title shot against Dominic Cruz. That'd be really cool. And it'd be a fight I'd be very interested in seeing. Although I do think Dominic Cruz would do what John Dodson did, except he would do it in a way to where it didn't seem like he was just running all the time.
I just watched an ad and I got no video.
That's the fucking internet for you. I'm the only person right now that's not like looking at a cellular device.
Yeah.
All 3 of these fuckers just got their screen or their faces lit up in blue.
That guy right there in the middle is who I was talking about right in the very beginning. I was like, oh, dude, there's the guy from the weigh-ins that I said was the dude from, or he looked like the dude from The Conjuring.
I don't understand that. He doesn't look like that dude.
That's just who he reminds me of.
Just because he's wearing black?
No. I'm trying to find the stats for Dotson from that night.
You would have to go on UFC.com.
No, dude, I was looking at the scores from today's football games because I saw earlier that Buffalo was whooping fucking the Patriots
It was
ass.
a blowout.
Yeah, dude, 16-0, dude.
Dude, LeGarrette Blunt's on my team, on my fantasy team.
Oh,
he
that
fucking he
blows.
only got 5 points.
Oh, wow.
I was like, fuck.
Oh, that blows.
But I didn't know they lost, and I didn't know they lost like that.
Yeah, dude, they lost hardcore.
Right now, I'm down like 10 points in my fantasy league.
That sucks.
But I got the Vikings defense,
yeah,
and they play tomorrow.
yeah.
And they're facing the New York Giants, so I think they'll probably get a few sacks. Last week they got 8 sacks, which was nuts.
That's good.
Hopefully they'll get like an interception. I don't need much to win it, but I'd like to win it.
Oakland won today, 28-27 by 1. That's
I heard
crazy.
that was a fucking badass game too.
I watched a little bit of it, and Oakland was dominating throughout the first half. So
Yeah, we were busy figuring driving back from Portland to. So the only game I did see a bit of was Steelers. Who was Steelers facing? I can't remember.
Kansas City, holy
Kansas
shit,
City.
43-14.
Yeah. Oh
Chiefs. That's intense.
yeah. It wasn't that good of a game.
I can tell, dude. And the Broncos beat the Buccaneers 27-7.
Nice.
Yep, we're 4-0. We did, I think, potentially just lose our starting quarterback to injury. He got injured today, and Paxton Lynch had to step in for him.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know how severe the injury is, though. I've been trying to find it online, but I haven't found it
He
yet.
hurt his ACL in his shoulder.
Fuck.
But it's his non-throwing shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's still going to be out.
Yeah, that's fuck. Yeah, because that's gonna hurt. And if
Yeah.
somebody tackles you, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, dude. Because you have to shift weight when you throw.
Yeah. And if fucking defender just like drove you to the ground, that shit would hurt.
Oh, dude, yeah. He'd make you not want to fucking be in the game for a while.
Yeah. You're like, I'm out. Like, call me next season. I'm gonna recoup.
Pretty much, dude.
Yeah.
What a bad day for Mario Balotelli.
But Paxton Lynch is in there, and he's not a bad quarterback either. He's pretty good on his feet. He's a young guy.
That's cool.
So this is going to be an interesting season.
So apparently Mario Balotelli scored their game-winning goal today
Yeah.
for OG Nice. And after that, he got 2 yellow cards in 6 minutes.
Why? That's crazy, dude.
Wait, what happened? He just said something?
No. So today, Mario Balotelli, a famous French footballer who sucks, he scored the game winner for his team. And after that, he got carded 6 minutes later, 2 yellow cards, and then he got a red card.
For the goal?
No.
Oh.
Different reason.
Dotson striked 191 times and landed 101 of them.
Yeah.
Lineker striked 322 times and landed 93 of them.
Yeah. So somebody's got a significant accuracy advantage.
Yeah.
And that was Dodson. But I don't know. I feel like the refs were definitely taking into consideration octagon control.
Oliveira and Will Brooks. Will Brooks threw 17 significant strikes and landed 16 of them.
Well, yeah, but that fight was mostly a ground thing.
Yeah, and
Like Alex Oliveira, who I was wrong. He wasn't just 5.5 pounds overweight. He was 6.5 pounds overweight. And he just rode Will Brooks on the cage, which, you know, is smart. If the dude's gonna fight you when you've missed weight, you might as well use the weight to your advantage. And he just rode him on the cage, and they duked it out with some knees and some small punches. And then once he got him to the ground,
yeah,
he got some ground and pound.
they both took
and
each
it
other
got
down
called.
4 times. Oliveira tried 10 times, and Will tried 8.
Yeah.
The Berkman and Otto fight. What do you think about that?
Josh Berkman lost.
Yep.
It was a decision. That Zach Otto, that was his debut, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Because I'd never heard of him before.
And he beat the People's Warrior.
And he was a replacement for Bobby Green, who was supposed to be on the card. I don't know why he dropped off.
Yeah, and that kid I was talking about, Brandon Moreno, Denny,
Yeah.
that was he took that fight on like 3 weeks' notice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because he was a fill-in fighter.
Interesting.
His stats of that night, he got one takedown attempt, and he got it, and so did Smolka. And he attempted 2 submissions, and he got the one. They both only threw 23 and 24 strikes.
Well, yeah. Again, it was a single round, and they were on the ground for the most part. So, there's not going to be a ton of significant strikes or just strikes in general.
Oh, man.
But yeah, Portland was fun.
That's awesome.
The Andre Fili fight was awesome. I honestly completely forgot that he even fought.
Oh, yeah, he was a
Andre Touchy-Feely.
He was a freaking
Prelim.
fill-in fighter as well.
Wasn't he a prelim, though?
No, wait, maybe.
Either way, the whole fucking thing was just amazing. It was so good.
That's good.
Well worth $60.
Nice.
It would have been nice to see at least one more knockout. But
Oh, definitely. I was hoping for it. We jumped out of our fucking seats when he got knocked the fuck out because that was crazy. That was the only time we ever jumped out of our seats.
I think you said it was the fight, Nate the Great, Marquardt versus Tamden the Barn Cat McCrory. And Nate knocked him the fuck out with a head kick.
Yeah.
And then everybody started chanting Nate the Great. Because he's from around here.
That's cool.
I can't remember where exactly.
Washington. Or not Washington. Or, yeah, Washington. Somewhere up in Washington. I'm pretty positive.
Well, Tristan's pretty positive, so.
I'm looking.
He's gonna confirm that right now.
Yeah. Oh, man. But, yeah. I'm gonna start playing League with
Awesome.
Denny and Garth, because I've never even played it. I never really.
He's
even
not
thought
from
to.
around here.
Where is he from?
Denver.
Oh,
That's pretty
shit.
close. Like that's literally like.
Or he's fighting out of Wyoming. He's from Wyoming. He fights out of Denver.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
nice.
that was probably the closest person
On the
to
West Coast.
yeah, like
So considered the West.
like Colorado's not that far from like it's not that far of a drive to get to California, and then from California, depending on where you're in California, could take a while to get here. But he was like the closest there was,
Interesting.
because there was a shit ton of fucking Brazilian fighters. Almost every fight had a Brazilian.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at this the fucking card really quick, and I'm gonna. Okay, so
And a lot of the Brazilians missed weight.
starting from the
what
very
happened.
first fight, which was Kelly Fasholes and Ketlin Vieira or Vieira, something along those lines. She Ketlin was
Okay.
Brazilian. Then the next fight was Curtis Blades and Cody East. Neither of them were Brazilian.
That was a good TKO though. Cody East ended up like they're like up against the cage. Like Cody East was holding them up against the cage, if I remember correctly. And this big dude, Curtis Blades, he started dropping his elbows like this on the side of his head.
Damn.
And it just, oh man, it got bad. It got bad real quick, and then freaking it got called.
Mm-hmm. Curtis Razor Blades,
Yeah, that's his nickname's Razor.
because his
That's
last
cool.
name's Blades. It's
That's
awesome.
cool.
The next fight up, there was Ion Cutilaba, who was Brazilian, and Jonathan Wilson.
The Hulk, not Jonathan Wilson.
Yeah.
Ion Cutelaba.
Oh yeah, league will be fun.
Garth's like, I just want to talk about something that I'm interested in.
Garth isn't part of this podcast. He never is. You missed your chance, dude. Get out of here with
It's
the
too
league.
late.
I'm not even going to try and say his last name, but Eliseo. That was right after the...
Wait, hold on, let me see it.
It was Eliseo
Zaleski dos Santos.
Yeah.
And Keitaro.
Kitaro.
And that was right after the Tamden, McRory, and Nate fight.
That makes me think of Hamtaro, which is a fucking show from 2000.
It's just his nickname.
And then it was a Russian and another dude from either Florida or fucking somewhere like that.
How do you just tell us how many Brazilians were on the card?
Some rubber yonder.
So over there.
Like, because there's a lot of Brazilians and quite a few of them missed weight. John Lineker missed weight. It was only about half a pound, but it's his 5th time doing it, so.
Damn.
Yeah, he did it 4 times at featherweight, and this is his first time at bantamweight. And then Alex Oliveira, he missed weight by 6.5 pounds, which was ridiculous. Will Brooks should have said, no, I'm not fighting you. Because most likely, like what the UFC did with Ian McCall, when his opponent missed weight and he said he wasn't going to fight him, he got his performance bonus and his freaking win money. So it was as if he went out there and fought and won, but he didn't have to because his opponent missed weight. And now Ian McCall, it happened twice to him, and now he's got a main event. We're going to be here in a bit. 7 Brazilians on that card.
Damn.
Like that's the one thing that surprised me a lot. But
yeah, and we had like this row to ourselves, and I had this Brazilian chick sitting right next to me, and she was like screaming the whole time because she was so stoked about being there for the Brazilians.
Well, first off, what happened was she showed up in the middle of the fights, and she was sitting in front of us. She's got this big old like Brazilian flag, like scarf thing that she's wearing, and every time a Brazilian comes out, she's like, "For Brazil, Pato!" like screaming in Portuguese and shit.
That's funny.
And all of a sudden, all the people in our row are like get up and start doing shit, and like these 2 guys that were sitting next to us, they like hop back a row so they could have like some more room. Yeah. And I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm gonna move over so you have some leg room," because we were like right next to each other.
Yeah.
And so I move over a few seats, and then all of a sudden Tristan's like, "Hey man, move over one more seat." And so I move over. He gets up and he's like, "Oh, do you want one of these seats here?" And so she gets up and sits at the end of the row, and then he like sits right the fuck on top of me, like right next to me.
Okay.
And I'm like, "God damn it!"
Okay, I've made this clear like 6 fucking times.
I don't care what mistakes you've made.
I went to sit down and I was watching the fucking fight as I was trying to sit the fuck down. Wasn't looking where I was sitting, and I almost sat right on the fucking armrest.
So
it almost went,
the armrest.
It almost went up my goddamn ass. So out of instinct, I slipped my ass over to one side, and it just happened to be right next to Jacob. Once I sat down,
it just happened to be right next to me.
Okay, I just fucking sat down because I wasn't gonna sit down next to Jacob, look at him, and be like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" And then stand back up and scoot over a seat and then sit right next to the fucking Brazilian chick and be like, "Hey."
You ended up doing that anyways, though.
You should have done that and then like
came back and just sat down.
wingmaned the fuck out of her for Jacob.
She had a boyfriend.
Oh, blows.
I ended up talking to her a little bit more, like.
A whole lot of talking.
Nice.
He was like, "Oh, so you're not from around here, are you?"
Nice.
It's like when she's speaking Portuguese. It's just like, yeah.
Denny can speak Spanish.
Yes, I can.
And he's from around here.
How many people do you know in Oregon that speak Portuguese fluently?
Dude, there was a fucking dude down in the. He was translating for the Brazilians.
That dude's at every event.
Nope.
He goes all over the world for the UFC, you fool.
Nope.
You fool.
Do you even UFC?
Do you even UFC, Tristan?
Have you ever subscribed to Fight Pass? Do you
Subscribe.
Even know? We don't need to be a plug for Fight Pass.
No, I know.
Product placement.
Not even product placement.
Shut up.
It's like us talking about Netflix or something.
Do you even Netflix?
Yeah, do you even Netflix? Dude, he doesn't Netflix. Dude, you guys watch Stranger Things?
No, dude, is it good?
I've been trying to get Denny to watch it.
So awesome.
What's it about? Like, I don't understand what it's
like,
about.
The whole, like, premise, I'm not going to give anything away with this, essentially, besides, like, the first 8 minutes.
Okay.
It's about these kids who, like, these four kids who played Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
And when 3 of them go home, one of them gets, one is, like, lost, but actually was abducted by, like, this weird, like, creature.
Weird.
And so the rest of the show is, like, trying to find the kid.
They got abducted?
Yeah, and, like, figuring out what the fuck was it that abducted them.
Interesting.
Probably a clown.
Yeah, probably a clown.
It's like a D&D Jumanji.
We were in downtown Portland as I read the newest article I'd seen, about a fucking clown attack in downtown Portland.
Oh wow.
So
I'm
you're like, run!
I'm sitting there like, I will fucking fuck a clown up.
Dude,
right
it's
now.
open season on clowns.
Dude, I'm sitting outside a goddamn UFC event. Like, I'm sitting outside a fight thinking, like, I'm ready to see some people get their fucking teeth bashed in. And then I'm looking at this article, like, I'm ready to bash a fucking clown's teeth in.
Yeah, dude.
But what was the attack? Did they have knives or something? Did they have like balloon animals? Like,
Okay, here's the bullshit, though. This
Like
is
Konami.
what they, like, classified this as an attack. A lady was sitting in her car at a red light in downtown Portland, and this clown comes walking across the street, and she thought he was just walking across the street, I guess, and he walks up to her window and starts, like, pounding on her window, and then, like, trying to open up all the doors. He's, like, walking around the car, and then finally she just sped off.
I don't think that's necessarily a clown attack.
It's not a fucking attack at all.
Well, no, it's something. That's
It's
not
an
that's
attempt.
not just something to call
So she called the
It'd be
non-emergency
like
number.
harassment.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
harassment, and it's probably like some homeless dude.
And like forced entry.
Like he probably
Attempted forced entry.
Yeah.
There's probably a green light if you want to go.
Green means go.
Jesus
It's like,
Christ.
let me get in and drive the car for you.
Do I need to show you what you need to do?
Do you even drive?
God damn it, bitch! I'm a clown and I can do this.
You see
Funny
these
shit,
feet?
dude. No, but yeah,
Do you
apparently,
see these feet?
apparently the whole clown thing from North Carolina is now moving over here to Oregon.
Already has.
Yeah, like
Probably
if it
get
turns
raped.
that bad, people are gonna get fucked up, dude. We don't fuck around here in Oregon, dude.
Dude, it's literally just this is like a thing on the internet. Like, imagine if everybody just made their profile pictures like a picture of a clown that they found on the internet, and they masqueraded themselves as clowns on the internet. That's like what this is, except in real life. People
like
are
Trump
just
supporters.
people are just going and dressing up as clowns
Except for the
to
fact
get on
that
like the news.
except for the fact they've been hiding in people's property, like in their
Yeah,
tree
yeah,
line,
yeah,
and
but this-
waving at them and
This,
shit.
yeah, this has been going on for years. It's because they know people got security cameras. There's a security camera of this dude showing up with a pumpkin, and he's ripping them in half, and then he leaves.
What?
It's because because you can see that they have a camera right on their front door. So it's like, yeah, I guess I'll go and fucking scare you, and make you think I'm some evil clown.
I don't know,
Like
dude.
a
There's
Pennywise.
fucking clowns running out, chasing people out of the woods in North Carolina with machetes and shit.
Yeah, but has anyone actually been hurt?
Not yet.
It's probably just for a movie.
I don't know, dude. I have no
Dude,
idea.
yeah, it's gonna be like the next Blair Witch thing.
I have no idea. No one knows. No one knows why this is going on.
Children of the Clowns.
I feel like I do. It's just people being people.
What if it's a new freaking the clown aliens?
Dude, killer clowns from outer space.
Yes. What if they're doing like a remake of that, and that's why they're recording in North Carolina and here.
Or what if it's for It? Maybe people like started acting as It, but then the real It came back to
Yeah.
kill them all.
Yeah, maybe this is all a ploy to make people afraid of clowns, right up to the point when when the new It comes out, because they're making a new It. So maybe they got a bunch of people going out dressing as clowns, scaring people.
That would be intense.
So everybody's like, "Fuck, clowns are super scary," and then it's like, It.
prepping them subliminal messaging through fucking masks and shit.
Subliminal,
Fuck that, dude.
Subliminal messaging through masks and shit. We're breathing air out of tubes. We're inside fluids inside a little fucking shell. This is not reality.
I'm just saying, dude.
We gotta lock our doors.
If I see a fucking clown and they come running up on me, dude, I'm gonna fucking pop a bat on their fucking face, and it's going down. I don't
Did
give
you
a
ever
fuck.
see that video of that dude who dressed like pretended to be a zombie and he was like fucking going around scaring people?
Mm-mm.
Like right when that news about like dude eating fucking that dude's face and
Yeah,
stuff.
okay, no.
Yeah, and he's like in this super like ghetto neighborhood and there's all these black dudes playing basketball.
Yes, and they chase his ass, dude.
Yeah, within that video, right before that one, there's one of him chasing these black dudes down the street. One of them literally pulls out a gun and is pointing it at him from down the street, like, I will shoot you.
No, and it was time to go.
Yeah,
That's how you don't fuck around in the ghetto, dude. You
yeah.
don't do that shit in the ghetto.
That shit's hilarious. So, though that all like, they run for a little bit. And
Yeah.
they're like, you don't, motherfucker.
They're like, where the fuck are we running? We have a
It's like the
fucking
only
pistol.
time African Americans like team up in the ghetto
The ghetto, yeah.
In the ghetto.
to fight off clowns.
It wasn't a clown. It was
A zombie,
zombie.
sorry.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. People are hating on the new Pennywise though. Like his costume, the Renaissance.
It does look kind of weird.
You don't like the Renaissance like costume? I kind of dig it. It looks kind of darker, creepier.
I think it looks weird. I want to see him like in broad daylight though. That's what made Pennywise really scary in the original one. Like when they're like driving in the car and the kid looks over to the side of the street and he's got like the fucking graves dug and he's like, that's like, oh my fucking God. It's like he's not just lurking in the dark. He doesn't have to hide in the dark. He'll come right out in the light and be like, "What up, bitches? Like, what up?
I'm here.
I'll terrify you all day."
I like the fact that he's like an alien spider thing, dude. He's like weird.
I kind of hope they don't do that because that's my least favorite part of that.
How's he an alien spider?
At the very end.
At the very end
when they fight him, he turns into this crazy spider.
Yeah. He's like,
and they use his like slingshots to kill him.
Yeah, he uses telekinesis to. He made up Pennywise because it's people's worst fear. Their worst fear is basically imagined in real life.
Yeah. That does not explain how that kid died in the beginning, though.
And then he's got like this beam thing on his abdomen that like sucks.
That whole ending, I'm just like they've tried to stick to the book way too much.
Yeah. Because
like Stephen King's like so bitchy about that. Like The Shining, Stanley Kubrick was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this story. I'm gonna kind of fuck with it a bit, see if I can make it something more my style. And he made an awesome movie. And Stephen King's like, you know, I don't really like the changes you made. Could you maybe not? Could you maybe like change those back to the originals? And Stanley Kubrick was like, "Fuck you, dude. This is my movie." And so then, like a few years later, I guess Stephen King makes some TV movie of The Shining, which like sucks, but like follows the book.
That's funny shit. Stephen King's like, sir, fuck you.
Yeah, Stephen King should have just been like, okay, because it's like a Stanley fucking Kubrick. It's like, come on, he's like one of the greatest directors of all time.
I don't know, dude.
Well, the clowns are just a cult that try to kill everybody.
I don't know, dude.
They're trying to send a message.
Trying to send a message? What kind of message is that?
Clowns are gonna take over the world.
They're gonna kill the Illuminati.
Yeah, right, dude.
This is the Illuminati. This is a false flag.
I don't give a fuck. Clowns are dying. If clowns want to follow me, clowns are dying, dude.
Dude, don't be going to any circuses.
Yeah, don't be inviting any clowns to your birthday party.
Totally, dude. Totally. I want to invite hella clowns to my birthday party.
You see a guy with a machete. Hey, you want to come to my birthday party?
You just put these on. Here's a little red nose. Here's like a little like wig thing. If you could put on like these old like raggedy clothes, that'd be hilarious. And if you could have like a little flower that squirt water in people's faces when they went to smell it, that would be really funny. That was always my favorite thing about a clown as a kid. Like I hated clowns, but I was like, man, a flower that squirted water in someone's face, that's fun.
Well, I mean, unless it's the Joker, then he puts acid in your face.
Yeah, well, that's kind of funny too. I'm not smelling anybody's flower unless you're like some chick.
Oh, dude.
Maybe, hey, well, okay, I'll smell your flower. I'm not gonna. Some dude like, oh yeah, check it out, I got a flower. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, whatever. Enjoy your flower.
Well, it doesn't matter if you went to handshake the Joker, he'd electric shock you with his like super buzzer.
Have you seen the fucking Joker? Who's gonna shake that dude's hand?
I would, dude.
I would.
Also, I would rip off his face.
I'd be like, yo, bro, I respect what you do.
Then you just die.
The last word of Denny.
How does he electric shock you while you're holding his hand? He would be taking the shock too.
No, because he has the like buzzer thing.
It's a buzzer. You remember those?
Yeah, I know, but does it kill you?
Yeah, because,
no.
Well, no.
It doesn't kill you, but it shocks you, and then you can just put the acid in your face.
That's his main move.
The combo all
if like, hey, you want to smell my flower? No, I'm good. All right, well, at least you do shake my hand, right? Like, ah! And then you're like, come here, you motherfucker. He squirts so fast in his face. Oh, that's ridiculous. Joker's not sounding that cool anymore.
Well, he still got his laughing gas, and he's demented as fuck. Yeah. He will kill you either way, dude.
Well, I thought the thing in his flower was laughing gas. Oh. So it is just acid?
Probably in the movies it is. Because I don't remember in the movies him ever burning someone's face off with acid.
Well, no, they kind of like don't use his flower as much.
Not at all. Especially not in those Christian Bale again.
No. Well, there's no Joker in Christian Bale.
Yeah,
Yes, there
was.
is. Heath Ledger, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Dumbass.
Come on, The Dark Knight. I haven't even seen that
Dumbass.
movie.
No,
and
I
I
thought you
know.
meant what's his face? Affleck or whatever.
Oh no,
No,
yeah.
he's like Christian Bale.
I wonder if they're gonna use Jared Leto again. I think they should.
They're saying that they are.
They should, and they
They
should.
need to.
They should. They're gonna like. They're gonna. I hope DC doesn't continue to do this. They don't. They do not need to make shitty cuts of a movie, and then after everyone's like, "This is shit," be like, "Don't worry, we have the Ultimate Edition."
Yeah.
And, like,
Yes.
that is like how the movie was supposed.